Well, good afternoon. Tringy here. Going to try to replicate a flight I did yesterday that kind of failed. So we're going to have a look and see what goes on. See whether I can actually do it again. Although it looks like I'm in the wrong airport, I think. Am I? No, not. Okay. Go inside. Batteries 1 and 2 on. We'll load the fuel. I'm assuming that the aircraft doors are open. Yeah. Oh, wrong key. There we go. We had 137 passengers on board. 0.52 tons, just over half a ton of cargo. And fuel, I had 7.2. We'll do it instant so we can get up in the air. There we go. Open up the old checklist. 1, 2, and on.
Cockpit preparation checklist.
Batteries.
Both on.
Electrical power.
External power is on.
Navigation lights.
Set on.
Engine master.
Both off.
Engine mode selector.
Checked normal.
Landing gear lever.
Checked.
Parking brake.
On.
Flaps.
Checked position.
Speed brake lever.
Checked retracted.
Thrust levers.
Idle.
Transponder mode.
Checked standby.
Radio control panel.
Set
Gonna
on.
do the old
record.
pitch here. 0.8 I'm
Checked.
after.
Anti-skid.
On.
There you go.
Flight director.
On.
Emergency lights.
Set.
No smoking signs.
Set on.
Anti-ice.
Off.
Probe window heat.
Auto.
Air condition.
Echo Golf
Checked.
Lima
Ventilation
Lima
panel.
Heathrow
Is checked.
Electric panel.
to Geneva.
Checked.
Fuel pumps.
Set on.
Hydraulics.
Is checked.
Lsgg. Here's
Checked.
my route.
Ground proximity warning system.
On.
Electronic flight control
Flight
system.
number BA
On.
Adheres.
732. Adheres is on, so align the IRS. Takes about
Set
5
to
minutes.
Emergency equipment.
Cost index of
It's
20.
Checklist complete.
Cruise flight level of 370. Cool. Flight plan. We're taking off from runway 9 right on a Modim 1 Juliet. That's correct. 6,000 at Modi. Lusar is start of the star going in, so I shall leave that for the minute. Can take off on flaps 2. There we go. We'll descend. The approach we'll do in flight a bit later. Okay. Flex temp 57. Perfect. Right, so we can close the doors.
Captain, the cabin is secure. All passengers are aboard.
Before start checklist.
Windows and doors.
Closed and locked.
APU.
Set on.
4 minutes
APU bleed.
before it all aligns. So. That's my dog barking. Okay, so what we got here? The Windows variables.
Set
So the
External
knots.
Disconnected and off.
Cabin signs.
Set on.
Press levers.
Idle.
Parking brake.
On.
Bearer reference.
Set 1032.
1032. Check. Beacon lights.
Set on.
Checklist complete.
Can't do the pushback yet because the I've got 2 minutes before the it all aligns, and if I do it now, as soon as I move, they'll have to do it all again. Noisy sod. Right, we've just come alive. Yep, and it's gone out, so now we can go back. We'll start and push. $150 ish.
Flight deck to ground.
Go
Then
ahead,
we'll
sir.
do it straight.
Ground, we have ATC clearance for push and start. Please confirm ground equipment and services are clear.
Roger. The ground equipment and stairs are clear. All doors
We're
are
on
closed.
Terminal 5 at
Steering
Heathrow
position
at
has already
542, stand 542.
Start pushback.
Roger, sir. Please release your parking brakes.
Brakes off.
Parking brakes released.
Start and push back. You can start both engines at your discretion, Captain.
OK.
Starting engine 2.
And what we can do, we can set this to 6,000. Managed.
Engine 2 is stabilized.
Starting number 1.
Okay. So what we have here is we are here and we're going to come down through Bravo, then go Alpha, and then down to Yankee. Then we're done. Easy as that. You can see we're on the map. Navgraph is an amazing thing. Absolutely amazing.
And pushback is complete, Captain. Please set your parking brakes.
Parking brakes are set.
Okay then, Captain. Tow bar disconnected. You know steering pin is removed. All clear. Signal on the right. Have a good run, sir.
After start checklist.
Engine mode selector.
Set.
APU bleed.
Set off.
APU master.
Set off.
Ground spoilers.
Set.
Rudder trim.
Checked 0.
Pitch trim.
Checked.
We did
Flight
that
controls.
earlier at 8. Now I've got no joystick, so I'm going to have to skip this item.
Flaps.
Flaps 2.
Anti-ice.
Off.
Ecam status.
Checked.
Ecam door page.
Checked.
Hand signal.
Received.
Checklist complete.
Okay.
Taxiing checklist.
No flight.
Set on.
Brake check.
Pedal pressed. Checked 0.
Check. Auto brakes.
Max.
Takeoff data.
Reviewed.
FCU.
Checked.
Flight instruments.
Checked.
Check. TO config.
Set.
Checklist complete.
Alright, there's Bravo, and here comes up Alpha. We're on Charlie. So we've got Charlie, Alpha, then down to the hold for runway 9 right. We'll stop at the hold, and then we'll have a look at Navigraph charts for the SID departure, and just have a recheck of what we're looking at. So I did this flight yesterday and it was a major disaster. I had everything going wrong with it, but it's exactly the same flight plan. So we'll just have to see.
Flight attendants, seats for takeoff. Before takeoff checklist.
Brake temperature.
Checked.
Brake fans.
Off.
Engine mode selector.
Checked normal.
TCAS.
TARA, tilt above.
Exterior lights.
Set on.
Sliding tables.
Stowed.
Stowed. Checklist complete.
Right, we are at the hold. N11. So now we'll go and have a look at the Navigraph for the SID departure. Okay, so let's bring up Navigraph again, and you can see we are at N11. Right here, November 11. So this is runway 9 right, which is correct. So here is the chart for the Moddy 1 Juliet. Takeoff runway 9 to distance 3.5 miles. Do a right turn to 206 degrees, and we've got to be between 4,000 and 6,000 at Midhurst, between 5,000 and 6,000 at distance 15 Midhurst, and at Moddy 6,000 exactly, which is why we set our MCDU to 6,000. Here we go. There we go. We put the 6,000 there, and it's also with a dot, which means it's managed. We've had a look on the thing here, and we on the plan, and we can see there's Moddy 6,250 on the speed. So all looking good. All looking good. Right, so all we need to do now is to release the brakes, get ourselves all lined up. I'm actually playing this because I broke my throttle and my joystick, so I'm actually on a Xbox controller, and I can, at the moment, I can only fly on autopilot, even on the general aircraft, because I move it just slightly and it wants to turn it upside down. Weird bit of grass on the scenery here.
Approaching 09 right. On runway 09 right.
Try and get it something like it. Not easy with an Xbox controller. There we go. Right, build it up 10, 5. There we go, let go of the brakes.
Takeoff. Man, flex, SRS and runway.
Check.
7 knots on the
Power
old
set.
wind.
Knots.
Checked.
Beat 1. Rotate. Positive climb.
Gear up.
Gear up.
Navigation.
Check.
Autopilot on.
Thank God for that.
Gears up. Lights off.
Here's our right turn, which is literally just over a mile or so from takeoff. Keeping an eye out for the lever climb.
Flaps 1. Climb
Speed
thrust.
check. Flaps 1.
There we go.
Flaps 0.
Speed check. Flaps 0.
And the after takeoff checklist.
Engine mode selector.
Check normal.
Spoilers.
Disarmed.
Flaps.
Check retracted.
Landing gear.
Gear up. Lights off.
Exterior lights.
Set off.
Packs.
Both on.
Anti-ice.
Off.
T-case.
Right, we've got 6,000.
Multimeter.
1032.
1032.
We're at 3,000 now.
Checklist complete.
This should start flashing. There's the 6,000 and he's flashing. He's playing Hunt Me.
Transition altitude.
Barrow reference set and cross check.
Check.
That's because we've just dropped 400 feet in the Q&H. There's our indent to climb. It's gone blue into the climb there. Altitude constraint is actually active at the moment. That's just gone off. 6,000. Here we go. Beauty. Why, thank you. Screenshot. Okay, well, there isn't much more to do. We will leave it now at we are now flight level 11, climbing to flight level 370. So I'll come back to you when we come back off of somewhere near top of descent, where we can then plan to come down. Okay, bye for now.